Hello everybody and welcome back to our island. If you are new here, hello, welcome. We love to talk about anime and manga on this channel. Specifically Haikyuu mostly, but sometimes I like to dabble in other stuff too. Feel free to subscribe if you're feeling extra beautiful today. I'm just a hype man, okay? So recently I've noticed a few people sharing a website that is haikyuu-sorter.tumblr.com. That was a little unnecessary. Here's the link. Also down below. But long story short, the purpose of this website is to sort out your favorite Haikyuu characters. Now it sounds easy to do on your own. You can just write out a list, number them off, yada yada yada. But I think it actually makes the process a lot easier. So I'll throw up on the screen exactly what I had to do. You kind of just click the school or team, and then from there you start it, and then you click the faces between the two at the top. Now for this, what I decided to do was Karasuno High, Nekoma High, and Aoba Josai. Oh! So each one of those schools have their own top list of players, characters associated, etc. And then from there, I also did a fourth sorter of my top 5 schools. And don't worry, I didn't sort through any of the teams that's past the anime. So let's start off with my top players from Karasuno High, shall we? So of course, Nishinoya is my boy. He will always be my best boy, even later on in the manga. Okay. Actually, I really appreciate the story behind that, and no spoilers. So, but, you know what I mean? This is just how my brain functions when I don't have a script. Second place, Hinata. Third place, Kageyama. I do usually put them in my top 5. But from here on out is where I'm kind of thrown off. Suga's my 4th favorite, which I can definitely see. He was always a toss-up between him and Yukai for my top 5 from Karasuno. But next we have Kyoko, which I didn't know that I liked her that much, but also I kind of knew that I liked her that much.
Nice shot.
That's the thing with sports anime. If they're not directly involved with a sport, they don't exactly hit the same way as the players do.
Nice
Next
approach.
is Fukushima, who's usually actually always in my top 3, I feel like. He's definitely 4, if not 3. If I have a list of top 3, I'd toss up between Fukushima and Kageyama. I wish all of them had photos, not just the top 3, because if you click through, they each have a photo, so I'm not really sure why they didn't include photos at the bottom. Narita Senpai Sama-chan, Sama-kun, I'm sorry. Is there anyone who genuinely really likes Narita? Comment below, I'm curious to know, because even towards the end, it's like, I'm sorry, these reactions are just subpar. Huh? By the way, I know I have a bunch of tabs up here, but I do want to show you guys this cool Redbubble store. So this artist has these coolest posters, and I really want to buy posters for my wall. I have actually never bought posters in my entire life. So I wanted my first couple posters to be really cool to just set up here. And I found this artist on Redbubble, and they make the coolest original art pieces I've probably ever seen. Nishinoya, who I might have to buy today after seeing this list. Kageyama looks sick AF. Look, you got a little milk! Ah! But Atsumu, boy. Alright, so next I did Nekoma, and I think this one is kind of a little bit just very obvious for me because I love Kenma. Kenma and I have a bond that I will never be able to explain to people. Like, I kind of explain him as a toss-up between Kuro and Suki. Like, if you like them both and you just want an in-between character, Kenma. Holy shit, oh my god. Have you ever seen 2 dads before? Alright, there's a little bit for the shippers out there, alright. So, for my Nekoma list, we have top 3 of Kenma, Kuro, and Yaku. From there we have number 4 of Fukunaga, which I didn't like before the recent season. Oh my gosh, he is killing it. I remember reading the manga for their last match. I think it's monkeys versus cats. I don't remember what the last school's name is. But I remember reading the manga and I was literally just like, who is this guy? Because in the anime, the animators didn't really show him off until this season, and now I'm like, I love you. He was actually a really close contender to beating Haikyuu in this list, and in my overall, he might actually beat him. I'm not sure. I don't think so, but we'll have to see. Next we have Lev, Yamamoto. I kind of shoved the coaches down to the bottom because I was like, I don't really care. Next, Alba Josai. Of course, my boy Oikawa at the top. I like him purely for the memes. And he's also like really freaking cute and I love him. He's a cinnamon roll. Alright, next we got Kunimi, which I honestly did not expect. I didn't realize that I really like Kunimi that much. It's mainly the bleh face that I like. I expected Iwa to be higher up. I also expected Issei to be above Kindaichi at least. Misoguchi, Gucci. And now, my overall list of my top characters with Karasuno, Nekoma, Alba Josai, Fukuodani, and I always mess this one up, Inarizaki. I didn't even have to look. I know it. Believe me, I know it. Oh my god! This is what I mean when I say, like, I don't pay attention to anything I do when I have to sort out characters. How did Suki get in top 3, but last time, he wasn't even close. He wasn't even invited to the party. Like, I don't even understand. Nishinoya, Oikawa, Fukushima, 3 of the most memey characters in my opinion. Pretty much, for me to like a character, there has to be like a good meme for them out there. From there we got Hinata and Kenma. This makes so much sense because when I actually list out my top 5s, it's always Nishinoya, Oikawa, Hinata, and that's always my guaranteed. And then we have Fukushima and Kenma that I also really like. So maybe that's a warning for everyone else who wants to do this. It's probably better to sort out through a bigger group than a smaller one. I think this last one took me 10 minutes and each one of the actual teams of the 3 that I did only took me 2 minutes each. So I actually put some thought into this one maybe. Maybe that's it. But also in the middle of this, I was like, I am breaking down. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where this character's from. I don't know where this is going. Especially because some Nekoma members were in manga panels. Like sometimes I have problems figuring out which character's which in the manga because they all have standard hair. Like they all have natural looking hair. A lot of times they're dark, a lot of times they're light, but a lot of times they do be looking the same. Like for the longest time, Iwa and Issei were like the same character to me just reading through the manga. And I was like, oh right, that's not right. In the anime, they were very easy to tell apart, but in the manga, it got a little bit messy. So then we got Kuro, who I didn't expect to break the top 6, maybe top 8, but top 6? I expected Kageyama to be there, but he is top 7. Then we got Suga, Bokuto, the Miyas. Oh, okay, so Fukunaga is just one place above Haikyuu. And then we got Asahi, Iwa, Kunimi, which I think I was debating on the other list even, that I expected Iwa to be higher, which makes sense now. Kita, Alan, Suna, Tanaka, Yamaguchi, Yukai, Kyoko. Pretty much, I purposefully shoved the coaches and some of the girls down to the bottom, and I was like, you're gonna stay there. Shoot, I sound mean. But I wanted to grade the teammates more than anything else, and I didn't really have much to say about some of the coaches, especially like Inarizaki, like you just got here. Like Coach Nekomata and Yukai, I can vibe with them, but the other ones are like, why have you even shown up? I guess you need a coach in volleyball, but you know what I mean. All right, guys, that is my list. Let's start a fire. I'm curious to know if any of you guys have tried this, and if not, please let me know down below if you will be, because you should. It really doesn't take that long. I know I said it took like 10 minutes to sort through 5 teams, but it was fun to do. If you have done it, please let me know who your top 3, 5, 10, whatever you want to do below. All my socials will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!